Thanks for watching the news at 6. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Michelle Herron, in for Cindy Sexton, who has the night off.
Here's what's happening. A veteran Chattanooga police officer is accused of driving his city vehicle while drunk. He resigned before a disciplinary hearing could be held, and now documents obtained by Channel 3 show steps were taken to keep his name out of a report. Michelle sat down with the sheriff today, and we understand he says his deputies did give Lieutenant Craig Joel preferential treatment. Michelle?
He also says it won't happen again. Now, it's taken us 10 months to gain access to documentation that shows how the February incident was handled. Recorded interviews reveal internal affairs investigators questioned why a well-known police officer's name was left out of 2 reports. The deputy who wrote those reports says she was told to.
I was told not to put any names in there just because it was law enforcement, not putting names in there, just be very generic about it.
I wish they had simply laid the facts out there.
Hamilton County Sheriff Jim Hammond says former Chattanooga Police Lieutenant Craig Joel did receive special treatment during a public intoxication call in February. It started with this 911 call.
There's a gentleman in a black Ford car, I believe it is. He's fallen over drunk.
And was captured by a nearby surveillance camera. The video shows the 21-year veteran stumbling out of his city-owned vehicle at the Amigos restaurant on Highway 58. Hamilton County deputies Charlene Choate and John Robbs arrive on the scene. Choate explained in an internal affairs interview that she placed Joel in handcuffs when he would not follow commands, but she chose not to charge him.
I just don't think public intox charge at that time would have been, I don't think that would have helped him in his situation.
My officer had no knowledge when she made the stop what she was dealing with. As it began to unfold what she was dealing with, she had already made her decision not to place an arrest, and that was honored.
Internal affairs investigators spoke to several higher-ranking officers who were on scene and chose to take Joel to a separate location so he could be released. When Channel 3 received reports of the incident in February, we asked for the report. The first version was vague, leaving out all of the names of those involved. 6 days later, Deputy Choate filed a new report with more information, but again left out Joel's name, any mention of a city vehicle, or Joel's service weapon and badge being found in the car's floorboard. We wanted to know why.
There is a narrow window when a supervisor, because of their own training, can instruct someone to write a report different. What was the motives behind it? I wasn't there. I didn't make it. I don't think I would have done it that way.
Sheriff Jim Hammond says the officers involved have received verbal warnings, and he has issued new directions on how to handle situations involving other officers. The internal affairs investigation into Joel's actions has been closed. Documents show Joel resigned on November 7th, 1 day before his disciplinary hearing. Now it will be up to the Fire and Police Pension Board, which Joel once led, to decide if he will receive his pension and medical benefits. Benefits Joel tells Channel 3 he needs. He declined our multiple requests for an on-camera interview, but told Channel 3 over the phone that there is a, quote, medical component that he is not allowed to discuss pending a hearing. The sheriff says there are steps a deputy can take if they are being instructed to do something by a superior that they do not feel comfortable doing. Now, we have reached out to Deputy Choate, but we have not heard back. In the studio, I'm Michelle Herron for Channel 3 Eyewitness News.